All right. Are we live? Let's hope. I hope my mic's working and everything. Hello, everyone. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Vorhub. Hello, Potato Head or Gaspar. Hello, Mr. Dog. Hello, Windows ME. Hello, Aaron. Just in case I didn't get you, and Matt, and yeah. So Okay. So hello, everyone, and welcome back to another stream. And today, I have something fun planned. We are going to be trying to fix the sound on my Macintosh LC. So if you don't remember this thing, we did another separate stream, like a couple streams on this thing or something. And basically, yes, it is a Windows PC. Shut up. Basically, we've already done a recap on this in a past stream, but in this stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking out the sound chip and cleaning it and trying to get it to work. And if we still have enough time, we might be doing a few other things. So let's actually get this started. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, and we can verify that it's working, and I can show you what I mean about the sound working. So to demonstrate the functionality, we're going to be using the original monitor that goes with this computer. It didn't come with it when I bought it, but it goes with it. So yeah, here we are. Just gotta straighten this out because it hurts. And yep, there we go. A lol flux written on your monitor. Yeah, the flux is written on my monitor because I always forget to use it, and we will be definitely using it in this stream. Anyway, so this is the monitor, and I just realized I don't have a power cable for the LC, and that might be a bit of an issue. Okay. Yeah, we can unplug the soldering station for now, I guess. Whatever that is. But I just have to remember to plug it back in. And never seen a matching monitor. Everyone always throws them away for some reason. Yeah, monitors for old computers especially are always neglected and thrown away. But they do exist, and you can find them. And this one in particular isn't even that rare. You can find them on eBay, but I don't know about locally. I mean, at least in my luck, local monitors are hard to come by. Let me see. I just need a power cable. My power cables. I have a bunch of them. Yeah, this should do. Yeah. All right. So, how's everyone doing tonight? We seem to have 7 viewers, 6 likes. Oh, and I do want to mention that we're almost about to hit 400 subscribers, just 10 subscribers away. So if you have not subscribed, be sure to subscribe because we're close to hitting another milestone on the channel. So yeah. I always make sure to use flux on my cabbages. Very intelligent. This is a 12-inch color display. Yep, this is the 12-inch color display. I think this is the first time on stream that I've shown this off. I have shown this off in the Mac Collection Tour video that was done like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, anyway, let's boot this thing up. But yeah, so you can hear it boot up because of all the components on the inside. However, the computer itself doesn't actually have a startup chime because the sound chip doesn't work. And I don't think it's broken. I just think that there's an issue with the surrounding area. So we're going to try and fix that in today's stream. But here it is. It works. Currently in black and white mode because I don't have a PRAM battery installed. So I just have to get a mouse quickly. Use the classic old cheese block mouse for today. No sound. Yeah, rip sounds. If you aren't already subscribed, I will personally steal your G3 iMacs. Yeah, be warned, everyone. Aaron has a strange obsession over G3 iMacs. I have a couple that he's not going to steal from me because he can. But anyway, this is the thing. And we go into about this Finder. I actually put a different hard drive in this just to try it out. We're currently running 6.0.8, And we got all this and whatever, who cares? If we go into control panels, I think this has the old control panel too. Yeah, pretty neat. You can go into monitors quickly and just change it to color just because it looks cool. That's grays. Yep, there we go. We got colors. And the hard drive icon's pink, which is very lovely. But, so, if we go into a control panel, you can see if I try adjusting the sound, it doesn't do anything. So, meaning the sound is in fact dead. Let me just make this darker. Yeah. But you can see that the sound does not work. If I try doing one of these, it does not work. Just really unfortunate, because these are quite musical machines when they work. So, yeah. Who else do we got? We got Apple Geek in the chat. That's about it. So, yeah, I love my G3 and G4. G5s belong in the bin. Yeah, correct. Anyway, so now let's actually get to doing stuff with this thing. So I'm not going to do a software demonstration for long, since I've already shown this a couple times. You already know what it's about. So, yeah. Anyway, let's unplug this now, since we don't need it anymore. Yeah, we can just take the monitor away now. So put it on the floor or something, because I have space on a shelf at the moment. Just cables. Damn it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have the computer here. This we can take out, put it over to the side. And this we can unplug because we're not going to need that, especially when taking it apart. Okay, so, okay. Water-cooled PowerMatic G5s aren't bad. I think they are bad because they do leak, and they're guaranteed to leak eventually. And also on the G5s in general, the power supply is conveniently located below the water cooling system. So if it does leak, the first thing to get damaged is the power supply, which is lovely. But anyway, if you don't have sound on your old Mac, it's probably a sound issue, so a sound chip issue. So yeah. Anyway, let's open this up. All you have to do is just open it up like this. There's these two latches on the back, and then it tilts up like so. And then inside, what we're going to be taking out is this main logic board. And there are a couple things you have to do when taking this apart. So the first thing you want to do is just take out this middle piece here, which has the speaker and the fan. And I have actually tested this part, and it does work. And I actually tried the headphone jack inside the computer, and the headphone jack does not work. So it is definitely a sound chip issue. I've already done a lot of troubleshooting with this myself. And yeah, so next up we can unplug the floppy drive. We can unplug the hard drive data cable, the hard drive power cable, the power supply cable. And yeah, now that that's all unplugged, all we have to do now is just like release a couple of these tabs on the side. It's this one and this one. Just push that in a bit. That went out. Yeah, these things aren't that difficult to take apart, but they are a bit of a pain sometimes. But yep, that's the board out, and this is all we're going to be focusing on. The rest of this can go away. Okay, so now that we have the main board, I can give you a quick overview of what we're going to do, and then we can start doing it. So this is the board. Very standard Mac era board. A lot of LCs use the same type of board design with a little missing area over here. Now let's pay attention to this area up here. Now if you look at this, you can't really see it, but this right here, this is the sound chip. And if you notice, there's a bunch of capacitors around it, and I replaced these capacitors already, so they're not a threat anymore. When they were a threat, they would leak all over the components and screw with them. So what my theory is that there's still some electrolyte from the capacitors underneath the sound chip. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take out the sound chip, and we're going to clean it up, and we're going to see if it still works. And if it doesn't work, then it's an actual sound chip fault, and I might have to get a new one from somewhere. My favorite series is the Quadra. Yeah, the Quadra is a pretty cool product line. I unfortunately don't have Quadras, but I hope to get some at some point. Anyway, so since we're going to be doing some soldering, I'm going to have to get out all the soldering equipment, like this lamp I have to get out for the camera. I also have a fan that I like to get out because the smoke that the solder makes is pretty not very nice. So I like collecting quadros because I know there's something special about knowing you own something that used to be $50,000 in the 90s. I don't think quadros were that expensive back then, but they were expensive. Yeah, it's a bit like the Mac Pro of today, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I think I'll plug this lamp into here. Or actually, I think I might actually need my power strip. I have no quadros. That's unfortunate. Okay, just got my power strip. Quadros are big chunguses. Well, you know what else is big chungus? The original Mac 2s are very large, especially the earlier ones that are like have the large body styles. And I have one. It's upstairs, so I can't show it to you now, but it's a very cool system. And I highly... are we still going? I lost connection. Shit. Can you guys still hear me? Uh-oh. Okay, good. Thank God. Because I accidentally flicked the power switch on the out on the power strip, and it turned off my Wi-Fi for a second. So yeah. Anyway, that's good. I almost got a heart attack there because that happened once, and I had to like make a separate stream because it didn't work for the rest of the stream. So yeah, now we have this lamp here. That'll give us some more light. It'll look better up close when I change it to tripod angle. And we have this fan that'll keep all the disgusting cancerous fumes from the solder away from us. We'll have to move the computer farther back. Yeah, I was going to move this here. Yeah, there we go. It's the lamp. Then we got this other fan. P4 makes zapping noises. That's scary. Could be the EMI shield is too close. They easily get banged in. That's interesting. I think my iMac's flyback is shot. That could be a flyback issue, but there are a bunch of other issues. There could even be like some sort of metal debris. It's like short-circuiting something. Oh, yay! We got Matt came back, and we got Duke now, which is nice. Welcome back, guys. And basically what we're doing is we're going to be taking out the sound chip on this LC to try and fix the sound. And Duke, take note, if this does work, this will be helpful for your color classics. I think didn't you say that the sound on that thing didn't work? Well, if that's true, then this is going to be a pretty helpful guide for you because you might have the same issue that I'm having involving like capacitors and stuff. So anyway, now what we're going to do is I'm going to put my camera on the smaller tripod for the recap bit. Or no, not the recap bit, for the soldering bit. So yeah, I'm just going to have to, this is maybe going to take like a couple seconds. So sorry about this. Seeing people motion sick again, which is nice. Okay. All right, we got that out. Just from the camera, or the tripod at least. And just gotta screw this bit back on. Splendid. I have to go help with groceries. Be right back. Okay. Come back soon. Or you don't have to come back. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. So we got this set up. I'm gonna put this here like I always do. That's dumb. I don't want the cable like wrapped around that. So hold up. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we got a close up on the board. This is what we were going to be paying attention to. I'm going to put the lamp a bit closer. And let's see. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to move my tripod because it's kind of in the way. And yeah, now we got the nice little setup. Okay, so I was going to watch Dan's YouTube channel. That I discovered, but I came here. What? Dan has a YouTube channel now? My God, that guy's That guy's becoming a hoarder. I hope he doesn't surpass me. I would get jealous. Hopefully that chip isn't damaged. Yeah, I hope it's not. I assume that it's just an issue with like some electrolyte underneath and some broken traces or whatever, which shouldn't be too difficult to fix. So yeah. Anyway, okay. So the way you take out these chips, according to Bruce, is you use a hot air station with flux. Now, before I actually do this, I'm going to take a picture of the chip with my phone and just so I remember the proper orientation it goes in. And yep. And now you can see that I have it on my phone. And now we can do that. I should try running Windows 3.11 workstation on my Macintosh LC, see if it works. It probably will not work. I'm pretty sure Mac 68K Macs aren't capable of running PC software. I think they only started doing that with like Intel Macs, Boot Camp and stuff, but they were PC compatible. They just couldn't run the software. No, they could run the software. They just couldn't natively run like the OS unless you had virtual PC or something. So, yeah, and this camera's gonna keep screwing with me, isn't it? Come on, focus. Autofocus is the best, people. Okay, likes my finger. Nope. Maybe if I dim the light a bit. No. But yeah, this is the chip that we're gonna be removing. It's gonna work. God damn it! Stop. Linux? I don't think Linux works for on old Macs. I don't even think Linux existed back then. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's as far as I know. Okay, I'm gonna position this in the camera. God damn it! It's not focusing. It was focusing. Oh, cool. We got Max in the chat. Welcome. You'll probably get bored of this nerd crap very quickly. Get a new camera. This is a new camera. This camera was like, what, $60 on like Best Buy or something. This is the best webcam you can buy for like YouTube streams. And it is the worst autofocus ever. But otherwise, the quality is fine. You know what? Screw it. We'll just deal with it. Anyway, hot air station. So first thing we're going to do is add some flux to make things easier. I'm just going to have to so anyway, I'm running Linux on my TAM and Power Mac G4. Nice flex. Anyway, yeah, we're just going to start off by putting some flux. This is some flux that Bruce recommended. This is Amtech lead-free soldering materials flux. Chemicals USA, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, basically what you do is you just add it to all the areas that you're going to desolder. And flux is really a nice thing. Flux is a nice thing. It makes everything easier. And if you don't have flux and you're soldering, then you're not soldering. I don't know. It's doing this on purpose. I know it. Maybe if I put it a lot closer, maybe it would work. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the hot air station. And this is the first time I'm actually using the hot air station first for a project. And actually, I think I might actually get some blades out just for barriers for the capacitors and other things. So I don't want to take them off at all. So, put one there. Put another one right here. I can put one like near the cap. Who cares? Yeah, it looks good. So, yep. Use eye-tight FireWire cameras. I don't think I want to. They're kind of old, and my computer doesn't have FireWire, and they probably have crap quality. So, yeah, I'm fine with what I have, Duke. It's just like that one time. Always has to work. It always has to stop working that one time. Everything does. But, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. God damn it. There we go. Now it's working. It's 480p. Kill me. I'm not streaming in 480p. I don't know what this stream is running at. If you guys can tell me, that'd be nice to know. But I don't think I want to downgrade from what I have now. That would be stupid. Reminds me of the new iPhone SE that I was gonna buy, but now I can't. Anyway, let's get the hot air station on. I'm gonna put it at max. I'm gonna put it at max output. At what is this? Like, I'll put it at like 400 degrees. I'll do it at 376. Why not? Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's begin. Now, basically, you're just supposed to like go around in like a. Oh, I forgot. I need to turn on the fan. Basically, what we want to do is we want to go around in a nice little circle, like this. Make sure you have your fan on because you will be smelling some really disgusting things. The solder, just in general, soldering smells really bad when you do it, but it's fun. And oh, I got some smoke. I guess is okay. I might invest in one of those like microscopic cameras that Bruce uses for his stream, because his streams are pretty good. I mean, my streams in comparison are really terrible. So yeah, they don't have to start using OBS, which is something I have to figure out, and I'm hoping Matt can help me with that because he's pretty good with that kind of stuff. All right, so I believe that this should be able to come off. Nope. Wonder how long this is going to take. Yeah, we're getting a lot of smoke for some reason. Smells like cap juice. So that could be, again, remnants of the capacitors from before. As far as I know, you don't have to use any solder wick for this, as in Bruce's stream. I'll just focus on certain areas of it. Oh, starting to lift off, boys. Very shitty stream with the Logitech camera. Why? It's not that bad. It's not that bad, this Logitech camera. Everyone uses these. Even Steve uses them. I think Bruce uses them. I know a few MacGat guys use them. Everyone uses them. They're pretty good. I think you just don't like I think Duke just doesn't like anything that isn't FireWire. That's his knowledge anyway. Come on, pop out. Your time has come just to be dirty. It's time for you to become clean once again. God damn it. Oh, it's coming out. It's almost out. It's a bit more. There it is. We got it, boys. I'll turn off the hot air station now. And, yep. That's out. Turn off the hot air. And, yeah, we did it, boys. Anyway, we can take the blades out now. We won't be needing them for now until we're resoldering, I assume. Wow, that's a lot of smoke still coming out. I'll just fan that out. But, yeah, anyway, so this is it. I'm going to have to examine the chip a bit more. Your stream is fine. EyeSight cameras are 480p. I know my stream is fine. I'm not getting an EyeSight camera. So, yeah. But anyway, here's the chip in question that we just took out. Looking at the bottom, it actually looks pretty good. But I wouldn't know because I don't have microscope vision. Anyone good with slot 1 Pentium 3s? Unfortunately not. I don't really do Windows stuff. And for some reason, the chip looks perfectly fine. Oh, but I do see a couple traces on the board that could be damaged. Yeah, you can see quite a few. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 something. I don't know. I'm not going to count. But, yeah, that is something to note. There are a couple traces under there that could be dead. And I'm going to try fixing those in a second. So, yeah, anyway, I have this little tub of alcohol over here. I'll just dip my tweezers in to clean them. I'm going to use a little paper towel because it got some flux on them, and the flux is like nice and sticky and disgusting. So, yep. We're up to 9 viewers, which is pretty nice, and we've been going for 25 minutes. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. Honestly, I think I have this little tub of alcohol over here. So I think what I'm going to try doing, I don't know if this is safe or not, but I might actually just soak this chip in that tub of alcohol. So I was originally going to use the alcohol with Q-tips, and I'm going to do that. So I think I'll just put that in there. Yeah, that should just soak for a bit. I don't see anything wrong with that. So yeah, anyway, I'll put in some Q-tips. And we're going to just start off by cleaning this general area that I wasn't able to clean earlier. And I think we're done with the fan. So, yeah. There we go. I'm just going to clean this up with some alcohol and some Q-tips. And I do want to mention that alcohol is getting kind of rare. So, this is kind of a treasure for me to have it. But I do still have some alcohol left over from before the whole pandemic started. And you all know what I'm talking about. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. So, and it's unfortunate. So, yeah. I'm wasting it all on an obsolete computer that'll probably never work again. And I am actually seeing a couple of leads that might be a bit damaged or just like gross. So we're going to get the soldering iron out in a bit, and we're going to like tend to these pads by taking off all the old solder and putting some new stuff on. I'm just going to clean all the general areas. So there's like this area over here from the flux that I want to get off in general. There's this whole thing. There's a few areas that I haven't been paying attention to, like this over here and this over here. There's a lot of places that you can look. So, yeah, lots of things. And I do want to mention that you do need a hot air station to be able to get this stuff off. I'm too lazy to sign in with my 7 accounts. Oh, people are trying to get me to, people are trying to get us to, what, 400 subs? That's nice of you guys. I can't see what we're at right now because I'm on stream mode, and I don't want to change it in risk of like screwing something up like I always do. So, yeah. At the moment, I think we're just gonna start off with getting these pads cleaned. So I'll start up the hot air no, that's the wrong one. We're on the hot air station, not the soldering station. I'm such an idiot. Well, the switches are right next to each other. So how can you blame me? Anyway, let's get the flux out again. I'm gonna put some flux on this. And then some flux on this. And again, if you're wondering what flux does, it basically makes the solder go a lot faster. If you've ever soldered before without flux, you'll know that solder takes like a really long time to get like sucked up or just like do stuff. So it's pretty difficult to do anything without flux, and I highly recommend it. You'll also need some of this. This is solder wick, and basically what this is if you heat it up with the soldering iron, it will suck up all the solder, which is very useful for like cleaning stuff like this, which I do quite often because I am a collector of older Apple hardware and garbage. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna begin this. I'm gonna turn the fan back on again because soldering. Because when you solder, it's really common for like this really toxic smoke. It's not that toxic, but it is somehow cancerous, I believe. But who cares? We're all gonna die anyway. So yeah, I hate soldering. Yeah, soldering. I'm mixed with soldering. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. It's pretty fun sometimes, but it's also kind of annoying a bit. It really depends. I almost blew up my computer, lol. So oh well. But people have different opinions, so oh well. But anyway, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna put this on here and then just begin. This is what I'm talking about. Lots of smoke, so you want to get a fan out just to blow the smoke away from you, because it's really disgusting smell. So and yeah, you can start to see that the pads are looking a lot better now, and you can start to see that the solder wick is actually becoming a more silvery color than its original copper color, which is nice. Wow, that is a lot of smoke. And I suggest rubbing it a bit. Like, it's a bit like sandpaper. It'll get it off a bit easier. And also using a chisel tip will deprecate heat a lot better. Soldering is annoying, but thank goodness it exists. Yes, that is true. We wouldn't be getting anything done without soldering, which is pretty crazy to think about. And like everything would be different if soldering didn't exist. Let's see. One other Bruce suggestion that he adds is that sometimes this is counterintuitive. It seems counterintuitive, but it makes a lot of sense. Basically, what you do, if you really want to clean the pads, is you put new solder on and then remove it, which basically like completely takes away all the solder, like all the bad solder, which is pretty interesting. And it does work. I have tried it. So we're just going to do that right now. We're just going to add some new solder on for no reason, and then we're just going to take it back off. But this is the kind of stuff that soldering is. Like soldering has like a lot of weird aspects to it. Like some things require a lot of work, some things don't. Soldering is one of those things where you have to like put in a lot more extra work for it to be better. Like the more work you put in it, the better it comes out. But sometimes people just are lazy and they don't do that much. But I want to keep my things in good working order, so I do take care of my things. We'll add a bit more flux on there, just in case. It's a bit slow. Not too much. We don't need that much. We've already added some on. And there's still some left over from before. And that should do. And let's do that again. We're currently at the 31-minute mark. 30-minute mark. We started 30 minutes ago. It's currently almost about 8:30 where I am. More like 8:25. So that's pretty cool. Just clean up the thing a bit. It's getting a bit dirty. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we seem to have like if your Wick looks like this, that means you have to cut it off because it's very hard to do any work. And I don't really have any. This Wick in particular isn't that good. I don't know why, but I bought like a cheap reel, and Bruce has the better stuff, which is why his Wicks last longer. But I don't because I didn't think about that. I was gonna buy some, but again, the pandemic and my parents won't let me leave, which is nice. What is that? Is that a trace? Oh no, that's a. I think I might have found the problem with the board. There's a broken pad. Oh no. I don't know if you can see that. Oh god damn it! Just focus for once. But yeah, you can see like in this area right here, there's a pad that's come off, and that's really annoying. Just first noticing. Now I don't know how to actually fix this because I've never actually dealt with a broken pad before. I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try heating it up and moving it back, which probably won't do much, but I don't want to break it off. Crap. That looks fixed, I guess. It's still holding on. It's a bit tilted now. I'm gonna like take some solder off, a bit more solder off, just to see if I can make it a bit more clear. I'm hoping this is salvageable, because this might actually be it. You need to put a wire between where it broke and where it leads, because there's usually still a bit of trace. Yeah, I see like this. I don't know if that did anything because I can't see. Oh shoot! Now it's like, god damn it! It's going to this other one now. Oh man, this is a disaster. This is why I need the watchful eye of Bruce. Oh God, that is not good. Okay. Yeah, this was a mistake. I will try cleaning this up though with alcohol. That won't work. Okay. I'm back again. Hello, Aaron. We severely messed up. I broke a pad on this, on where the chip is. Or no, I don't think I broke it. I think it was already like this. And I just found it like this. Or maybe I did screw it up and I'm an idiot. But I do believe that this might actually be the issue of the sound chip in the first place. Oh, crap, that's stupid. I just yeeted the Q-tip in the wrong place. But, oh no, that got it. That's dumb. Shoot, now it's like off. You can barely see it, like right here. You can see where it's like came off the board. Now I'm not sure what to do. I had a Philly cheese steak and it was delicious. That's pretty good. Also, your shit's out of focus. Yeah, it is out of focus. I'm sorry about that. Not much I can do about that. God damn it, this is dumb. Oop. Maybe I could straighten it out or something. I might actually have to look at Bruce's tutorial on how to fix a broken pad. Because I'm kind of stuck on this. Oh, this is stupid. Ah! Darn! I broke it. This is stupid. Alright, time to look up a tutorial from Bruce. Hopefully he has something good. This is a disappointment. Let's see if we can find his tutorial. I'm not from Discord. Okay. Nightmare Rarity, by the way. Okay. Repairing damage. Okay, he has two tutorials: repairing broken traces and repairing damaged pads. Yeah, mine is a lifted pad because it's like coming off the board. It isn't broken yet. As I do, you can see he has two. How does he fix it? Doesn't fix the sound, and this was a. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have looked this. And it's not loading, of course, because my phone is older than ever.
Like that. There. Now, I've got a couple of, sort of lifted pads here. Now, there's this one here, and then there's this one here, and the one that I lifted off before, which, of course, we don't need to worry about because it doesn't go anywhere. So that one we can just ignore. This one we can't ignore. And, of course, this one also does need to be repaired before we put the component on, because once it's on, we can't access this anymore. So hopefully just settle this all around of there. Nope. This does happen sometimes. Sometimes they're a little bit stubborn. When that happens, flip out and I'll just...
Okay.
Sit it here. Hopefully this one comes out. Tony, you're different to position.
Okay, so what he does on his had like this little hole, like basically on his chip. His had like this little hole here next to the pad. So what he did was he got this little piece of wire, which I probably don't have, and like connected it. I don't know how to do that. So board. I don't think I can stick it back either. I don't think I can do that. Oh man, this is dumb. Okay, let me just turn this on again. Okay. Okay. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do now. I'm gonna try removing a bit more solder. This is a mistake. This is probably my first big fail of streaming. Well, actually, no. I've had a couple others, but this is like the first like bad thing. Yeah, that's gone. So I'm gonna ask Bruce on Discord. I feel like Ken right now having to do this, so I'm gonna just ask him quickly. Uh-huh. So, oh, hello, Bruce. Oh, thank God you're here. Ah, Bruce is here. Everybody. Ah, good. He's here. Oh, I'm so thankful. Okay, Bruce. I have a big issue. I'm not sure how big this is, but I tried taking off this chip, the sound chip. Oh, we also got Jay here, and he's probably going to criticize everything that I'm doing because it's wrong. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome to you two. So basically, the issue I have here is I have this pad over here from this chip, from the sound chip, and this pad came off. I don't know how it came off. I just found it like this, and it's like wiggling up, but it's still holding on for dear life off of this trace. And I'm kind of having a bit of. Oh, we also got Trina here. Hello, Trina. But yeah, I'm having a bit of issues with this whole thing over here, so I'm not sure how to fix it. Oh, it looks nasty. Yeah, it is pretty bad, but I wasn't prepared for this, unfortunately, which is kind of a problem. So I'm going to need all the help I can get. I don't know. I have no idea who Bruce is. Well, Bruce is the Lord and Savior of Vintage Macs and recapping and just soldering in general. He is. I go check his channel out. Branches Creations. He has a lot of very good content if you're into soldering or if you need help with soldering. And he does streams too, and he's a pretty cool guy. And I'm hoping he can help me with this because I'm probably gonna need a lot of help. So yeah. But let me know what your suggestion is, and do keep in mind I do have the bare minimum of things because of the whole thing because of the whole like virus thing that's going on. So yeah, I checked your tutorial, but your tutorial had something a bit different than what I had. So I wasn't sure if it really did any justice. But yeah, let me know what you got. Oh, we also got Londo's hair, or Dana. So welcome, Dana. Nice to see you here. We're up to 11 viewers. Once a chip is back in, that'll hold it in place. You don't need to just make sure you don't break it in the process. Okay, good. Thank you, Bruce. I think at the moment, I'm currently soaking that sound chip in alcohol, and I can't seem to find a good reason not to do that. So yeah, that's just gonna sit in there for like a couple minutes. At the moment, though, I am gonna clean these pads. I'm gonna continue cleaning these pads. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, and they are cleaning up pretty well, and I don't see any other damage traces other than that one that's like basically coming off. But I'm relieved that it's not really that big of a deal. And what happened to Steve? Is Steve still streaming? I don't know. He said he was going to stop by around my time, but my time for streaming. But I doubt it because Steve always goes on for like another extra 20 hours or so. So, yeah, but otherwise, these are looking pretty good. Why is the mic so noisy? The mic is noisy because I have a fan in the background. Oh, yeah, Steve's finished. Cool. Yeah, I have a fan in the background that I just turned off because I don't really need it. I use it for soldering because it's kind of like, because it like gets all those annoying toxic fumes away or just the gross stuff. So that's why it's noisy, Trina. Steve's done. Cool. And yeah, so anyway, just in case you guys are wondering, we're trying to fix the sound on an LC. So far, we've taken out the sound chip, and I'm soaking it, and we're cleaning up the general area. And if we finish in time, we might have a bit of time for some other extra things if you guys want, which can be pretty fun. And also, you guys can ask me questions about certain things, about like upcoming projects or just things that I'm doing if you're interested. So break more. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm actually gonna check on this chip for now because looks kind of. The chip itself looks really clean. You can't really see it on camera, but I've looked at it up close and it looks very spot. I'm still gonna clean it just in case. So yeah, chat's become very quiet now. Probably got bored. Oh well. Nothing I can do. Chip is pretty good. I don't really see an issue with it. There's no like gross green stuff like on yours from yesterday. There aren't any broken. Not even that. Like I don't see any broken traces or anything. Like maybe you could spot something other than this, but I can't. Maybe this could be a culprit, but I'm not sure what. I don't think I can. But 99.9999999999999. The sound will work. That's a good bet. In my opinion, I think it will not work. I think I've either screwed it up more or I haven't done anything helpful. What about the 1%? That's exactly where I'm at, Luke. So yeah. We might actually be reattaching this pretty soon. I'm just gonna examine it a bit more. See if there's anything wrong. I should really have like a magnifying glass or a microscope or something because I can see up close, but it's not that good. Or at least glasses. Like, come on. Okay. Yeah, I think we might be done with this for now. So I think we might actually put this back on in a moment once I'm done cleaning it. So we'll just clean it up with the Q-tip one more time. I'm going to clean up the broken lead. Very careful not to snap it off. This is also straightening it a bit. Excellent. And yeah, all the traces underneath seem fine, which is good. And I did clean the pads, Bruce. I used some solder wick and I added some more solder and took it away again, like what you do. And yeah, pretty cool. So maybe some people are saying that it could be a RAM issue as well. I do have a Mac 2 upstairs that I could take the RAM out of, but I don't know if that's a real issue because even taking out the current RAM sticks, it still doesn't show any signs of working. Read what there's a break somewhere. I have probably the worst multimeter in the history of the world. Let me go get it, and you'll see why. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me get it. All right, so this is my garbage multimeter, and it is the worst thing in the world because I'm pretty sure you cannot check continuity on it. So I cannot really test the lead, which is unfortunate. Some Mac batteries don't have sound when the PRAM battery is removed. Well, this Mac doesn't have sound either way. Even with the PRAM battery installed, there is no sound. So, yeah. Yeah, I want to try seeing if there's a break somewhere. I am going to probably have to get a good multimeter at some point, but for now I have El Cheapo. Oh, I just realized there's also another. I think there's also another. I think I see another missing pad because then there's this one, and then right next to it, there's another one. There's like a lead that goes nowhere, and I see like a little faint dot. That could be another. I think that's another missing pad. Okay, I think that could also be another culprit. Maybe caused by cap leakage. Who knows? The pad doesn't seem to be on the chip, which is odd. So I'm going to probably have to try fixing that too. So you can see, well, I don't know if you can, but like right here, there's a missing thing. And you can see that there's like a trace that goes to this pad and then goes like this way over here. And I don't know what it does because I don't have any schematics or anything. Because this pad goes here, and then you can clearly see that there's a space missing. And it's definitely used for something. That's what I know. Yeah, I'm trying to get that to stick on, but I can't. But yeah, you can see that's missing. I'm pretty sure that's ground. Okay, so that probably won't be necessary. Okay, good. So ground isn't necessary, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still use a computer if it's like, even if the ground connector isn't plugged in. So I think it's fine. Because there's 7 pads on every side. That is correct. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7. And this pad's missing. There's only 6 here. Bruce says it's only ground, so I'm going to trust him on that one because he knows a hell lot more than I do. And, yeah. I'm just trying to check if there's any other possible culprit of this issue. Because it has to be the sound chip or something like that. Because the speaker, I don't know if the speaker works, but I have tried the headphone jack and it doesn't work. Let me find out what that lifted pad does. Not the lifted pad, but the one going off to the corner. Okay. Let me know what you find, Bruce. I will stay here and wait. And then while we wait, maybe we could do like a quick Q&A portion. So if you guys are interested. So if you want, you can just ask me a couple questions about like whatever, and I can answer them. Like maybe kind of stuff you're working on, or maybe few other things. I am working on a couple interesting things. First of all, this Mac LC. I want to get a restoration video out pretty soon for it. And what's your favorite Mac? Oh, I get asked this all the time, and I don't know. There's like fucking 100 Macs that I could choose from. If you also mean like, if you don't mean iMac or whatever, that's also different. But there's a lot of Macs out there. And I know it's a basic question, but still, well, it's not really basic if you understand the gravity of the question. So the Macintosh 2, Bondi Blue iMac. I want to make my dad's 2015 iMac communist. Interesting. Honestly, I think maybe one of my favorite Macs might be either the Macintosh TV, the Black 5500, or something else. What else? Or maybe even the iMac G3. Or no, maybe there's so many to choose from. For now, I'm just gonna say Mac TV. That's one of my favorites of all time because of the cool black case and the TV stuff. I mean, I don't know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, not much else to say about that. No, just add a Soviet flag wallpaper and change the boot chime to Anthem. Oh, I really want to do that. I'm thinking about painting one of my Intel iMacs red. I'm thinking about painting it red and then giving a Soviet boot chime, and like doing a bunch of crazy Soviet things to it, because I think that'd be funny. The 5500 black is not so cool. It's just black. Well, no, I also really like the design of the 5500 body style in general, and I also like the certain functionalities of it. And also, it's one of my favorite 68K Mac. No, this is PowerPC. This is one of my favorite PowerPC Macs just in general, and like the late 90s Macs that they didn't really do. I'll make a vodka cooled iMac. That'd be interesting, but I'd have to get something that's already water cooled because it'd be kind of difficult to make to water cool something that's made on like fans or no cooling at all. Install Russian rules on it, possibly. What did he say? I thought we were fixing a board here. Yeah, well, Dana, we are fixing a board, but I'm waiting for Bruce to come back with some schematics on what this particular pad does. I don't know what it does because I'm not that intelligent. So unfortunately, that's what we're going to be doing for a couple minutes. So sorry for the wait, guys. But we do have 12 viewers, and we're about to hit the 1 hour mark, which is pretty good. And Soviet Anthem intensifies. That's pretty neat. But oh yeah, Dana, how's the Apple Network server you got? I'm pretty interested in that. I've always wanted one, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I remember on MacYak you were showing it off to everyone, making everyone jealous who doesn't have one, because it is a pretty cool, kind of rare system. And I mean, I usually buy all my stuff off of eBay, so getting one shipped to me would probably be impossible. So I thought we were fixing. Not entirely sure yet, but it's definitely an important pin. Gosh. Okay. Bruce, let's just assume that it is an important pin. So what would we have? How would we be able to fix the pin? Because the lead that leads to it seems to still be intact. But in your video, you use some sort of like really small wire, but I don't have any of that wire. The Apple Network server is great. I'm still compiling an info for a video that I'm going to do on it. It's clean. It's clean as a pin and it only needs one minor repair. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see the video. I really want to play Vaporwave tracks on. Does anyone have a Macintosh Plus? I really want to play Vaporwave tracks on it. I've been offered a Classic 2. Yeah, Classic 2s are pretty cool. I would accept it if it's free. However, Classic 2s do have cap issues, and you will have to recap it eventually. And they're not particularly reliable, but they are pretty cool. And Vaporwave tracks on a Macintosh Plus seems really difficult. And even if you do get them working, the Mac Plus has really terrible speakers and just a terrible sound chip that can barely play music. So, yeah. And for free, cool. I suggest accepting it. I mean, you can't go wrong with free. So, yeah. The LCD panel on the front is croaked. It just needs to be remounted. That's unfortunate. I just soldered the chip back on carefully, and we can check the continuities afterwards. If it breaks, you'll have to buy some wire. I can buy some wire and then make like a follow-up stream, or just do it by myself. So, yeah, the chip's right here. I put it in an odd place. But, yeah, okay, so now I guess we're going to remount the chip. So the way to tell what direction the chip goes is either take a picture, which is what I did, but I just figured out another solution. So if you look, there's these little white barriers, and then these three are square, but then this one has like a ridge on it. And if you look at the chip itself also has that ridge on this side. If you look, you can see the ridge on the chip. So basically what you have to do is you have to line up the ridge with the chip and then just solder it back on in that orientation. So that would be this orientation, right like this. And yeah, should work pretty well. Splendid. I'm not sure if we're going to have to add any solder. Probably won't. I'm hoping we won't. Okay. I'm just trying to line it up here. I am not a precise person. Well, I kind of am. Well, not in this situation. I could be a lot better. Well, could be a lot worse as well. Oh, good. Steve is here. Welcome, Steve. Yeah. I haven't really been paying attention to the chat. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did get a bit of stuff broken. First thing that broke was this this pad. It's like barely connected to this lead over here, and then this other pad, which I just realized is gone. So at the moment, we're just trying to solder this back on, and then we're going to try fixing it. But glad to see you here, Steve. And we're up to 14 viewers, and I do have flux, by the way, right here, so we're good with that part. But I think the pad that like came off. And you criticize my LC recap. Well, I mean, to be fair, your LC's capacitors were basically diagonal instead of vertical. And you did do a lot. I don't know. I mean, what am I saying? You did it. I mean, it worked at least. I don't know if this is gonna work. So yeah, that looks pretty dead. Oh, stupid. Let's just focus this. Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster, I know, but it could be worse. Don't say that. Just jinxing it. So now I'm just going to line this up. I think what I'm just going to do now is just solder it back on. So, wait, I'm 13. No, I am 15. I'm currently 15. I'm not 17. I am not 13. I am 15. So, yeah, be quiet, Sarah Miller. I don't even know you. So you can shut the hell up. I think the 9-pin is related to audio in, not audio out. At least I didn't remove the chip from mine. Yeah, you didn't have to, Steve, because yours wasn't broken. Mine is broken. That's what I think anyway. So that's why we're doing this. Burn. Yes. Yes. Fuck. Yes, Jay. Correct. Yeah, I'm just getting destroyed by the Maciak team right here. All because I don't know how to do shit. This is so hard to position this, and it's like off by a bit. Oh no, now this pin is like out. Now this is like being annoying. Wow, what a pain. And now I'm probably going to get destroyed on tomorrow night's podcast. They're all going to like talk about like, wow, that guy's such an idiot. He can't even like solder a simple chip back on this LC motherboard. And he even damaged like 2 pads in the process. In my defense, I don't even think these are my fault. This probably is my fault because I'm an idiot. The other one I think might be a cap damage. So, I mean, you never know. Come on. I'm trying to get this to stick down. So I put a bit of flux on. Okay. I'm not reading chat. Yeah, everyone's don't give us a no, stop it! That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, if you don't know what Maciak is, go check them out. They have a pretty cool podcast that they do every Thursday. It's not really a podcast, it's like a live stream they do on YouTube. I'll link them at the end of the show if you guys want, just to save my reputation. So, yeah. This isn't working. Whatever. Adds it to the show notes for tomorrow. No. Oh, well. Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'm going to just try to do this as best as possible. I'm not really sure if this is going to work, but I'm putting flux on. And try sticking it down as best as possible. Good enough. Oh, well. Oh, right. I should just add flux on, and then all of it sticks on. Let's just do that. And this is like clear flux, so you can see through. It's like the IMAX. Okay. Yep, I got this. Okay, I think I'm going to remove Sarah Miller because she's being kind of evil. Be gone. Okay. All right, continuing on. Use Flex Seal. I don't have the Flex Seal. The Flex Seal is somewhere. The Flex Seal is in my garage, so I can't use it, and also it'd probably not do anything, but worth a try. Okay, let's put this back on properly. Oh yeah, this is a lot better with the flux. I'm stupid. Why didn't I do this before? The might of Zeus. Nope. Splendid. Okay. Now let's actually get this on. I'm going to hold this down with my finger because I'll probably burn myself. Oops, crap, I forgot to turn on the fan. This LC restoration has begun a disaster. Yeah, I guess so. Not really. Nothing really bad has happened yet. I mean, could be worse. Oh, this is still... I'm going to have to add some solder on this little iron. Oh, that's dumb. I don't want the. Oh, I also don't want to burn myself. I don't want the leads to. Crap. What am I doing? I don't want the. Solder on one pin each corner first, just to track it into position. Then solder the rest of the pins. Good point. The Flex Seal is a joke. Look at Bruce's comment. I've returned after watching Dan's channel. There's seal a missing pin. You don't spell. You can't spell. I am looking at Bruce's comment. Stop. Okay. I will try that now. But first, I kind of messed up here. I think I accidentally grab. Yeah, you can see I accidentally put a bit of solder on these pins, so they're now touching technically. So I'm gonna have to try and remove that. Oh shit. This is starting to become a disaster. Trying to remove that. I think I've almost got it. Yep, that's good. Don't worry about the pins touching now. You can always clean it up. Just get it in position. All right, I'm out. Good luck. Okay, thanks, Jay. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow at the stream. Okay, yeah, let's just start this now. I'm going to begin with... is that even a pin? Yeah, I'll just add some solder to this. Where's the solder? Start with this. Position that. I am really bad at this tonight. I have lost this because I stayed up until like 12 last night, which is not optimal. Yeah, I think I got it. Yep, that's on, I believe. Let's continue adding them to the corners. Let's put some on there. You don't have to go, Vorhub. You can stay if you want. You're not really doing anything wrong. So, yeah, I'm going to try adding a bit of solder on here because I'm kind of... come on, it's not going under. Yeah. Damn it! I think I might add flux. That might do something. And everyone's gotten bored. We're back to 10 viewers. Not sure if this is doing anything. Okay. Eat dinner. Good luck. Take it slow. If you can't get it tonight, don't break it. Okay, thanks, Steve, for tuning in. I will see you soon or tomorrow at Mac. Thanks for tuning in. Why is there always a person on Charlie's stream questioning their presence here? I don't know, dude. For some reason, I'm a magnet to weirdos. I'm not talking about most of you. Like, it's just like a very select few of people that are kind of out of the ordinary, which is pretty fun, I guess. Where's my pliers? I'm gonna try getting my tip off now. But okay, there they are under my garbage multimeter. So, where's my other tip too? Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna get my precision tip out, and so I can just do some more precise soldering. Just take out the. It's not old. This tip. It's just not good for what I'm using it for. I'm gonna put the new. Thank you, Steve. I'll see you later. Yeah, we'll just put this back on, and then we'll just put this back on. Okay, this soldering iron was never made to be the tips on this soldering iron were never made to be changed during soldering. So I'm doing the best I can to get this on, and yep, I think I got it. Cool. Okay, turn it back on. 480. And as you can see, we have a better tip now. So yeah, we're up to 11 viewers now. For some reason, Steve leaving added another 2 people, or maybe he's still here, just not here at the moment. Oh yeah, this is still heating up, of course. Also, take this opportunity to clean it off a bit. Okay, perfect. This tip's looking pretty nice. So we'll just add a bit of solder onto that. God damn it! Just do this to each of the leads. He says do each 4 corner first, but it's currently in place enough. So yeah, that's pretty stiff actually. Cool. Okay, I turned it over, so I'm gonna have to move it back so the camera can see it. Yeah, there we go. Basically, what I'm doing now is we're just adding a bit to the iron and then just tapping it lightly on each pin, so that it makes like a nice little contact. It's like if Bob Ross painted. This is like Bob Ross painting, but with electronics. You just have to do it very lightly. And it may look like crap, but somehow it will. It may look like crap at first, but somehow it'll turn into like a beautiful landscape masterpiece involving nature and stuff. I don't know. That's what I think. I almost destroyed my MacBook Pro's GPU. Oh, that's not good. I hope it's okay. I wouldn't be good if it stopped working. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish off this side. Yeah, this side here is the troublesome side with the pin and everything. Okay. All right, so we've done that. Okay, just to check that it's sturdy. Yeah, I'll call that sturdy. Oh, I think I missed a few pins on the side here. Gonna have to remove some of the solder on the side because they're touching. Clean up, clean up. Ah! Stupid wick is like bent out of shape. Son of a bitch. Okay, good. That looks good. I think Bruce is gone, or he is still here, just quiet. But I put the chip back in, and it looks fine. I'm only just worried about the side with like the broken pins. I mean, I'm gonna look at it quickly. You can just look at this little roll of flux for the moment. Criticize it if you please. Yeah, the pins seem to be touching. It's just that one. It's just that one pin that It's just that one thing that came off before is what's probably causing the issues. Honestly, I'm thinking about plugging it in as is, just to see if it works. Because maybe I won't have to do anything, and this has all been pointless. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of that. Plugging it in and stuff. I'm going to turn off the soldering station for now. I don't really need it anymore. I think what I might try doing is getting a paper clip and just... Yeah, it is worth a shot. I think what I might try doing, I might even be crazy and just like make a little paper clip that goes from like the broken lead to like the trace that it goes on. But I also don't want to like short circuit something or fuck anything up like I always do. really can't do anything with that by doing that. So, yeah. All right. Gonna remove this. Some extra flux. Please stop. What do you mean, please stop? What am I doing wrong, Duke? Give me a good reason. Or if you're not talking to me, you're talking to that guy in the chat, then I don't care. I might even end the stream early if I can't really figure anything out. God damn it, it keeps... Focus! Logitech. This is supposed to be a good webcam. It's fine. Okay, good. Okay. Just dip this in again. Chip seems fine right now, nice and clean and stuff. And there's no broken traces or anything. There's a bit of hair from the Q-tip, which is kind of gross, but well, not that gross. It's just weird. But yeah, I guess that's all we're gonna do with that for now. Unless, okay, Bruce is back. By the way, I'm watching with the sound off, trying to work. So you need to get my attention, type in chat. Okay, Bruce, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that next time, Bruce. Sorry. Yeah, this is from the capacitor explosion. That was a fun time. Now it's like hardened and gross. And this thing is supposed to be soft and stuff, and now it's like hardened and gross. And you can like poke holes in it. So, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. Nice little landmark. Yeah, big boom. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to plug it in and see if it works. Now, it's probably stupid and might do something wrong, but it's worth a shot. So, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move this out now. Now you guys can have a general overview again from what everything looks like. I'm going to try balancing this camera on the tripod. Actually, this might not work, but I might. Yeah, I might have to put this back. I'm out. Good luck with the repair. Okay, thanks for coming, Trina. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to reassemble the LC, and then just reattach this to the big tripod. But yeah. Oh no, that's stupid. The whole mounting thing for the webcam just came off, like the screw mount. Oh no, how am I supposed to? Oh god, that's like clean off. How am I supposed to mount this to anything? Oh, that's quality. Look at this. The way this webcam works is you have like this metal piece on the bottom. I don't know if I can show this on anywhere because it's like the camera, but basically, this is supposed to be like on the bottom, and this is like come out, and this is supposed to be like, yeah, I'll just put this away for now. Oh god, that's annoying. So this isn't gonna be like screwed in anymore. So god. Okay, I hope I don't break something. I hope I don't drop this webcam. Oh, Boarhub is with Shade the Rabbit. Interesting. Tell Shade I say hi, or Silver. I mean, he has 2 accounts, so yeah, lovely. Actually, I think I might just tape the webcam to the tripod now. That might just work out perfectly. Distant, We're former friends. Okay, lovely. I'm pretty sure this Vor hub guy is Silver. Who knows? Tripod now, so it won't come off. So now we're going to try reassembling the LC. I'm going to do a quick look at the chip just in case. And it looks okay. And we're just going to reassemble it as much as we need to for it to work. Welcome back, Mr. Dog. We did a lot of crap, and I'm hoping, and we're about to reassemble the LC, and it's in like a pretty terrible state. I'm hoping it'll work, but it probably won't. But we'll see anyway. Or something really bad will happen. But nobody's telling me not to do it, so I'm going to do it. Anyway, carrying on. Yeah, I should maybe clean the board up a bit more, but I don't feel like it. This is stupid. I mean, the sound is already broken, so it's not like I can break it anymore. And it wasn't even my fault originally. It came like this, so yeah. I'm not telling you to leave. It's just Silver was kind of a certain reasons. If you don't know, he pretended that his friend got murdered. He pretended he pretended his house was broken into or something and like caused an alarm. And then we investigated and we found out it was total hoax. And for like the past couple streams and videos, he's been kind of annoying, trying to impersonate other people. So yeah, I mean, we're not being mean. He's just kind of been a bit. Okay, so let's get the LC monitor. I'm not going to put it on the table because there's no space. I'm going to put it on this chair below. And yeah, so this plugs into the computer. The other thing plugs into the other thing. Okay, that plugs into here. Oh, and by the way, Discord plug. I have a Discord server. So if any of you are interested in joining my community for certain cool perks and stuff, well, you don't get any perks, it's just fun. Joining, please consider joining. It's pretty cool. We mostly talk about computers, and we do have a bit of weirdos. We have a bit of cool guys. There's me, and everyone's pretty active. We got voice channels, text channels. We do tech stuff. You get frequent announcements. You get to chat with me about like different things. Maybe if I'm in the middle of a project, you get to know a bit of stuff like early. It's pretty cool. It's like Patreon but free, I guess. But yeah, I'm usually one of those YouTubers that likes to talk a lot and chat and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna put this part back on now. Precisely. Also, Silver killed himself, or at least that's what I think he. Oh my God, that is very. Okay, that's very dark. Thank you for lightening the mood. So, nah, I don't want people talking about that anymore in my chat. I'm sorry. That's just dark. I don't like that. I mean, honestly, why would you kill yourself over someone like me because you faked something? I'm just gonna. I don't know. I don't want you to talk. I don't want you to talk about that anymore. What did Shade do, though? I don't know. He was interested in this stuff. Shade and Silver are the same person in my research. And basically, he pretended that his house was broken into and that someone was in his house. And then he didn't respond. He caused like a huge alarm. And then he said that his window was just broken. And he just got pictures of windows from the internet. And it was all fake. And we confirmed it was fake. And then he got angry and left. And make sense, Mastergeko4. I don't want to talk about that either. Yeah, that is, that's pretty dark. I try to lighten the mood on these streams, but people like you just kind of ruin it. So, anyway, let's power this on. I have it plugged in and the monitor and everything. So let's see. Okay, no chime. That's an excellent start. I hear the drives going. We can check to see if anything happens on the monitor. Okay, we got a display, and it still works. Cool. At least I didn't break it. He said he killed himself because his parents hated him because he was trans. Okay, that's wrong. Yeah, the computer boots. I'm gonna ignore you for the rest of the chat. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Sorry for bringing it up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. But anyway, computer still seems to be working. I'm gonna turn off the fan. It's getting kind of annoying. There we go. But I'll just have to plug this in. Diddle around the control panel. Yeah, we'll have to try that out. God, it's so awkward to control from up here. Control panel. And let's go down to sounds. See if this works. Okay, sound is already up. And it still doesn't work. Bada bing, bada boom. But honestly, I could probably see why it isn't working because the board has kind of screwed itself, which is lovely. Was the sound muted? Obviously, the sound is not muted. Doesn't seem to be working. Honestly, I might actually just end with this LC thing for now and just pick it up later when I have more time. The stream glitched. Okay. Anyway, so we still have quite a bit of time. It's only 9:15, so we have like half an hour left until I actually feel like going. So we can do quite a few things. We could try something else if you guys want, or we could just end it here. But you guys can vote. I mean, I have a lot of cool, neat things up here that you can check out. I had this graphite that was destroyed in shipping. Well, you guys all probably know about that. And we also got this thing. Anyway, so does anyone notice how almost every Apple mouse past 2000 has a big button and no left click? Well, just in general, Apple has always been no left click on anything. I mean, no right click on anything. It's always been left click because there's never really a reason for it. Oh, because most Apple people just don't really. You actually have this accessory. I have two of these. These are called Logitech Mousemen. These are aftermarket mice made for Mac computers, and basically they have 3 buttons instead of 1, and you can program these buttons to do whatever you please. And it's pretty interesting. I think both of these work. I have 2 of them. The other one's in the back, and yeah, pretty neat. Macintosh TVs are really rare, right? Yeah, they are pretty. They're pretty decently rare. You can always find at least one on eBay, but they do demand kind of high prices. Mine was a good price and wasn't really working originally, so I got mine for a good deal. But I don't really feel like pulling it down at the moment. So yeah, so rare. Yeah, especially for Europe because they never actually sold the Mac TV in Europe, which is pretty crazy if you think about that. And I think there were only 10,000 of them ever made, which is pretty neat. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll bring it down, but I'll have to turn this thing off first. So, yeah, that's the LC for you. It doesn't work, which is lovely. Well, it does work, just the sound doesn't. So that was a fail. Anyway, we'll get back to this some other time. For now, I guess we'll just focus on the Mac TV, which I'll try to bring down. You can ignore this. This is not a Mac TV. Yeah, I hope I don't break it, but if I do break it, then you guys will be able to see it on stream. Oh. Okay. This is the Macintosh TV, and this is basically, in a nutshell, it's basically a computer and a TV in one package. Originally, this is supposed to be like an LC. This is supposed to be like an LC 520, but it has a black case and it has TV functionalities. And this thing failed because people didn't need. I mean, the concept is cool and it is pretty splendid. However, the problem with this computer was that it was expensive for what it was, and it was kind of lame. For example, you could only do TV mode and computer mode, you can either do one or the other in TV mode or computer mode. So there was no window TV mode, which is kind of useless. Also, it wasn't a very good computer. It was very slow. It was very underpowered because they had to make price compromises because of all the added features. Didn't have any expansion. Only supported like 8 megabytes of RAM compared to the 32 megabytes of the other model. And this was only sold for 4 months, and only 10,000 were ever made. And because you seem to like the original things, yeah, it does turn on with the remote. And the original remote for mine, I have it somewhere. Yeah, this is the original remote that came with it. According to some people, this is the remote that came with the 20th anniversary Mac, so technically it's inaccurate. Mine doesn't work, though, so I'll just throw it away over there. So we can actually, but you can actually use one of these. This is a Sony remote, and it works just as well as a regular Mac TV remote. So basically what you can do, oh, it doesn't even have the motherboard in it. I just realized I'm trying to get caps for this thing for a recap. So I don't even have the motherboard in this thing. So if you turn it around, you can actually take out the motherboard by sliding it out, but you can see that the motherboard is absent as well as the back case because I currently have it upstairs with my modern computer where I'm trying to order caps for it so I can recap it because it does really need a recap. So yeah, there were 2 remote options. You either had the option of the older or the order them either. You had the option to order them with either remote. There were 2 remote options. As far as I know, the Mac TV only had 1 remote, which I don't have. This remote I have here originally came with the 20th anniversary Mac, and it might be why it doesn't work with it, but just in general, this remote doesn't work at all. So, yeah. I even tried replacing the battery and everything, but yeah, that's Mac TV. At the moment, I can't turn it on because it doesn't work. Well, it does work, it's just I don't have the motherboard. What else? The 5500/275 came with another TV controller. Yeah, Apple in the 90s, with their 5200 line of computers, they actually put TV tuners in those things. And it was basically an improved version of the Mac TV. And those did a lot better. And just in general, a lot of Performa computers from the 90s, not just the all-in-ones, they all had like TV functionalities. Like you could have AV cards, you could put TV tuners in them. And they aren't actually that rare, but they aren't that common either. Like they're a bit harder to find, but they're not as hard to find as this thing. But still pretty neat. And then Apple came out with the Apple TV, not to be confused with the Mac TV some years later. TAM only ever came with 1. One more comfortable to hold than the other, had more of a credit card remote. This is like what he has. Yeah, I do have the credit card style remote, and the other one is like a more traditional shaped remote, which is the original one that this one came with. This is not that. This is the TAM remote, which is not very good. And yeah. Yeah, I think the TAM looks pretty cool. I've always wanted one. I know a guy that got one for like $2 at a yard sale, which is pretty crazy. Charlie, the TAM only came with 1. Yeah, the TAM only came with the credit card style remote. Or I don't know actually. Did the TAM? No, the TAM definitely came with the credit card style remote. But I don't know if it came with the. I think it might have also come with the traditional remote. That's all I know. I don't think it just. I don't know that well because I did an unboxing of a TAM because my friend has a completely boxed TAM, and I think I remember it having the traditional remote, but people say it only came with the credit card remote. I don't know, but. Ooh, my head hurts. So I guess we'll just assume that it goes with both for now. You guys can do research to correct me if I'm wrong, or you could even watch the teardown video if you want to watch some old cringe of mine. Let's check the thing. I have a TAM and all the original accessories. That's pretty cool. Anyone heard of a power CD? Oh yeah, the power CD is pretty cool too. That's like a basically CD player made by Apple. They didn't do too well as far as I know. And they were also compatible with remotes. I think they came with the traditional style remote that came with the Mac TV. And I mean, back in the day, in the early 90s, in the mid 90s, Apple came out with a lot of different mobile devices, just like experiment. Like they had Newton, which is a mobile device, which I actually have one right here. I have a Message Pad 120, and this one works. And they also had like a bunch of cameras. They had a bunch of other cool things. They had a power CD. It was pretty cool. They had pretty cool lineups, but no, I don't think, as far as I know, none of them really did too well. This Newton in particular, this is like an earlier model, I believe. This is the Message Pad 120. It works, and I have a bunch of accessories. And I have a whole crap ton of discs that came with it. But you can see it turns on, and you have like a little thingy, and yeah, that's a Newton for you. Does Newton things, I guess. It's like having a notepad but electronic, and I thought it was pretty cool. That's why I have it. And it's got a little space over here for the stylus. Well, like the Galaxy Note, except this is better than that, because any Android thing does not top this, in my opinion. But yeah, well, I'm gonna check the chat. Because I remember someone saying that they had 2 TAMs. My God. Someone having 2 TAMs. Didn't Silver Rabbit say he had a TAM and then you have one? Yes, I have one. Them. I don't know. Wow, this is confusing. There's only 800 TAM. Okay. If you're talking about processor speeds, I'm pretty sure the TAM only came in 1 speed. But you can actually upgrade them to G3s if you have a G3. If you have like a Sony Crescendo G3 or something. And I had one from another system, but I sold that system, and I really regret it now. But it had like a weird video issue anyway, so I wasn't sure what the issue was. But I sold it for like, what, $80, and I don't know. Should have gotten more for it. It wasn't even that good in condition, though. Okay. I'll let you guys choose like one more thing that we can take a look at that isn't broken, I guess. I can give you a quick overview. We got a G4 iMac, brother word processor, speakers, garbage. We got an iMac G3, Mac TV we already looked at. Down there behind the iMac, we got a PowerBook 180C, iBook G3 clamshell, PowerBook Duo dock, or Macintosh Duo dock with Duo 230. And we also got the iMac G3 tray loader from '99, the Blueberry model. We got iMac G3 slot grape, iMac G3 slot snow. You can't really see it, but here it is. And we also got a Color Classic and Mac SE. That's the original SE with the hard drive upgrade. It was upgraded in 1992, according to a tag I found inside. That's all I really have at the moment. I have a couple other things I don't really want to take out. Duodock, always neglected your notebooks. Let's look at the notebooks. Why? I don't want to look at the notebooks. Fine, because it's not fine because they're not such a big pain to take out. Well, let's start with my favorite one that isn't the Duodock, because the Duodock would be a pain to take out. This thing is the PowerBook 180C. And this might be one of my favorite trackball PowerBooks of all time, because as far as I know, this was the most recent PowerBook of the 100 series that had a color screen and a trackball. And this thing's a classy boy. Like, look at this. Got the mushiest keyboard in the history of the world. This one works, and the hinge is about to snap, because you can tell by how wobbly it is, and you're like, oh, God, it's about to die. I'm so sorry. Very sad. I've never seen a Duo. Fine, you guys want to see the Duo then? Yeah, I'll show you the Duo. God damn it. Ugh, okay. Unplug this first. Bye, LC. Nobody ever liked you, especially not me. Okay, let's get the Duo out then. With the Duo dock, because you guys asked. It's heavy. All right, this is the PowerBook Duo dock, and basically what this is it's a PowerBook Duo. This is the Duo, and it has this whole dock that it slides into. And honestly, this might be one of my favorite old Macs of all time because of how cool it is. And I really like the concept. if this was an actual concept nowadays, and if a laptop manufacturer actually made laptops like this that had a slide-in dock, I would definitely buy it because I would love to have something like this nowadays because I always have to take my laptop around, but I like using it as a desktop. And plugging in cables is a pain. But yeah, for some reason it's booting up, which sucks. So I'm gonna turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I do not have a PowerBook 140, but this is a Duo 130. This is one of the worst models that Apple made. It has a black and white screen, very slow, a little trackball. This is one of the early models. This Duo dock has a little door on the front, which I'm pretty sure it was only a thing on the older ones. And also, I'm pretty sure on the newer ones, the docks, they had Duo Dock 2 and a Duo Dock Plus, I believe. And the newer ones, I think the Duo Dock 2 was taller, and then the Duo Dock Plus took out the door. That's what I think anyway. But yeah, I've always wanted a Duo. Yeah, I've always wanted one too, and I finally found this one really cool. And over here we have the battery that like pops out, which is like long dead. And I actually have plans for this battery. I'm hoping to like rebuild it someday to have a working Duo battery, which would be pretty cool. And I'm not really sure how to take one of these apart, but we'll have to see. And yeah, pretty cool. And the dock is pretty cool itself. It charges a laptop. It basically turns the computer into a fully fledged Mac computer. How many iMac G3s do you have? I have 4 iMac G3s. Let's go over them quickly. The first one here, this is a 400 megahertz graphite that got destroyed in shipping. Down there, I have a tray loading 333 megahertz slot loading Blueberry from '99. Over here, this is a 500 megahertz grape. The grape is 500 megahertz because I did a board swap with something else, which is why it's not original. Because normally this would be 400 megahertz, but this one's 500 megahertz. And then we have a 400 megahertz Snow, which also works. But all these work, and which is pretty nice. The Snow is in a bit of a wacky condition software-wise, but it does actually work in general. So let's see. The main distinctions between the Duo docks are the size and later models of the FPU, since the docks were new when the later ones were new and had them built in. Okay. I've rarely found a Duo here on the US. Well, you can find Duo laptops decently common. They're not common. They're a bit uncommon, I guess, but usually they're in unworking or non-working or working condition. Working condition, they're pretty expensive for some reason. The docks usually go for like $70 to $50, and then the Duos go for like $60 to $200, depending on the condition. I'm really lucky to have found this set, and it all works now. Well, I don't know about the Duo, because for some reason the Duo won't power up anymore off of its power brick, so I think the power brick might be dead. But it does power up in the Duo dock, so I might have to redo the power brick. Okay, we have bullies in the chat for some reason. I'm not going to deal with this kindergarten bull crap. So we're going to continue. Let's look at one. Oh, this was going to be. Let's look at one last thing. Okay, guys, I'll let you choose one last thing to look at, and then we're going to head off for the night. We're nearing the 2-hour mark, and that's usually when I like to. End the stream at the 2-hour mark. So, guys, choose one more thing. I also have a couple of laptops over here that we can look at. I've got 2011 MacBook Pro. 2008 MacBook, iBook G4, iBook G3, Snow, Surface Pro 3, and 2006 MacBook 1.1. Let's see the graphite. Okay, let's check out the graphite. Just move the Mac TV out of the way quickly. Heavy. Okay, so this is my graphite. This is the last thing we're going to look at for tonight. And no, it's not cracked. This is just the reflection from the cable of the webcam. And this does work surprisingly. This has had a sad story. I bought it on eBay with a lot, which included the other iMac G3 Snow for a reasonable price. And unfortunately for me, when I got it, it came completely annihilated because of FedEx. So we got a crack here. Everything's taped together. There's plastic in here. Basically what happened is the whole inner bezel, like the whole beige inner piece, cracked. So I removed it and I cut it so that only this front part has that bezel piece because it didn't break. And yeah, pretty sad story. One way to put it. Yep. And it does work. And it works fine. And I recently revived the CD drive in it. And I'm going to try keeping this alive. I'm mainly just going to have this thing as like a beater that I don't really care about because it's nice to have something that you don't care about. And this is also a good project computer. Yeah, it has some speaker issues, so I'm going to be replacing those later. I might do a video on it. I already did a G3 speaker replacement video, so you guys already know how that happens. But yeah, it does work. Hard drive is pretty loud. Yeah. And then one of my favorite things about this computer is that it has a crap ton of software and extensions on it. And you'll see that in just a second. Oh, god damn it. It's going to make me do that. Of course it is. Okay, let me just get this mouse. Okay. I hate when it does this. I couldn't care less about the information on this thing. But yeah, as you can see, it does work. The CRT is pushed back a bit, which is why there's like a little crack here on the edges because there's nothing supporting it. But the extensions should start loading in. They go up to like about here, which is pretty funny. And yeah, I'll let you guys watch this boot. Well, the speakers have seen better days. Yep, they definitely have. Yeah, I'll join the server if I can see if I can chat about my ruined PowerBook. Yeah, I have a Discord server, by the way. Go join it. Link in the description. We talk about like a lot of vintage tech and stuff. We have a voice channel. We have a text channel. Mostly it's about vintage computers. Occasional drama, and you'll find some weirdos as well. And we tend to talk a lot about technology and stuff. And there's even a Minecraft server if you're interested. That we don't really try to keep that public, but yeah. iMacs aren't really that rare in the US. Yeah, honestly, iMacs here are pretty common. This is a perfect example. Graphites are pretty common here. And just in general, a lot of different models are too. So, yeah. But this is the desktop. I cleaned it up recently. I'll send the pic in the Discord server. Okay. I do want to mention there is a verification stage on the Discord server that you'll have to go through. And we will accept you probably if we can recognize you. So, yeah. I'd kill for a copy of that system folder. What's so interesting about this? I don't see anything. It's just a crap ton of business software. I could imagine this was owned by a dad or a teacher or something because there's a lot of stuff on here. There's a lot of kids stuff and there's a lot of adult stuff. There's like work stuff. You got virtual PC. You got Photoshop. You got some school stuff. More like school programs and things like that. These were really popular in the education market when they came out. This basically replaced the Apple II. That's how iconic these were. Because everyone's parents like remembers the Apple IIs from when they were kids in school. And this thing is a lot like the Apple II, very iconic. Everyone remembers these, like the fat blue Macs as they're usually called. But they also came in different colors. Most iconic color is blue. I'm Nightmare Rarity in Discord just to confirm things. Okay, I'll be accepting you later. Adult stuff. Prawn. Interesting. Yes. Okay. No, my Discord server isn't really like that. It does have like this one small part, but I don't know. So yeah. But yeah, that's the iMac G3. I don't want. I hate doing this. Aaron, you always make me do the worst things. I'm gonna have to like spend another 20 years waiting at this. So screw it. Virtual PC. Yeah, I'll start this up. This is gonna fail miserably. It's already frozen. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, basically what this is, it's virtual PC, which turns your computer into a PC. I don't know why anyone would ever want to do this, but I just want to boot. I don't want to have to plug in a keyboard for everything I do. We're going to have to wait 20 seconds because I don't want to... No, I want normal. Crap. Now I do need a keyboard. This is stupid, Aaron. Like you. Shit. Oh, don't start in safe mode. Oh, what happened? No. 1. Cool. Enter. Enter! It's not working. Okay, there we go. Good. Got Windows 98 up in here. I'm not stupid, I'm just a cabbage. Ew, that iMac is running Windows 98. I know, we've just suddenly put cancer on this thing. Well, it's not that. Windows 98 isn't that bad. But, yeah. Yeah, everyone's just, like, cringing in the chat. Because this is a Mac chat. Because this is a Mac channel. So, yeah, well, mostly Macs. Currently loading. It's going to take forever like it always does. How do we still have 7 people? I could imagine them boring the heck out of everyone. I prefer... Oh, God, don't even get me started with Vista. You must be kidding. Vista's terrible. Ew. I hate Vista. I'm very bored. I could imagine, Duke. I'm bored too. No, it's turning on the screensaver. Because the Mac side is still present. Yeah. Gotten bored too. Did not like that. That's loading. Come on, load faster. No, don't connect to a remote access. Die. Guess who's doing the stream on Windows 10? That would be me. Wee. I'm also using a Dell. You're welcome. I don't use Apple because Apple kind of sucks nowadays. Old Apple's fine. New Apple sucks. Change my mind. Anyway, that's my opinion. Okay, Aaron, you're keeps giving me errors. I don't know if you can see this, but that's an error for memory because this computer has like 2 gigabytes of RAM. This computer has like a gigabyte of, no, like a megabyte of RAM. Dell is fine. There's nothing wrong with Dell. I've had no problems with Dell. Better than modern Apple. I mean, I chose a modern Dell over a brand new MacBook Pro. So yeah. All right, this is almost done loading. Yeah, I think this broke again. So, okay, I think we're gonna quit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that'll end that because I hate this. So, yeah, I'm just gonna adjust the tripod quickly. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna conclude this stream for now. Thank you all so much for watching. This stream was about 2 hours long. So anyone who sat through the whole this, props to you. So yeah, I'll see you all. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like and please subscribe. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. And if you're interested in talking anymore, join the Discord server. Link in the description below. We talk about tech and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Thank you all so much for watching. And again, have a good night, or depending on whatever time zone you're in right now. But yeah, we're gonna be. Yeah, you're banned for a reason, Windows Millennium. You tried recreating a terrorist attack in our Minecraft server, so yeah, you have perfect reason to be banned. But anyway, so that'll do it. Yeah, I'll be in the Discord too, Matt. So yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to do next, or comment now. And join the Discord server. Link in the description below, and you can continue talking to me. And please subscribe. I'm almost there at 400 subs. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream. I'm now going to end the stream. And again, thank you all for watching and helping out. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.